reaction to Nintendo Direct. Now, the only thing I know is this, which is most likely, spoiler warning, Mario Maker 2. That's the only thing I know from Nintendo Direct. Without further ado, let's react to it. That's cute. Now, when I said I know the game, I didn't see it. I just know of it. Man, fucking ant trooper. I've never seen that. Wait, is that in the new Super Mario? Yeah, the one that introduced like this. June? Oh, that's not even that far.
Hi everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and
Okay, hold on. Let's yeah, let's.
I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2. There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned. Alright, next, let's cover today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
For the first time in 10 years, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge cast of Marvel superheroes, from the Guardians of the Galaxy to the Avengers, Defenders, X-Men, and more, to stop Thanos and the Black Order from unleashing cosmic chaos. You can play together in TV mode, locally on up to 4 systems, or online. And get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher, further, faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel. Wield her power against those that would do harm to the universe. As characters level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly. In Carol Danvers' case, literally. In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero has an Alliance Extreme Attack, their most powerful move. Whether you join forces with friends locally or online, take teamwork to unprecedented levels as you creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks. Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into an Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up possibilities will be off the charts when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer.
The MCU.
Welcome back, Box Boy. Get ready to unload some boxes and have fun doing it. The critically acclaimed puzzle series Box Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time. This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something else in too. This time, 2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages. After completing the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one. In all, there are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date. Use your brain boxes to think outside the box and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo Switch April 26th. The Ultimate Spring Update.
I'm still.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update this spring. What are we adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out.
Are they
Remember,
gonna add Joker?
Joker is a part of Challenger Pack 1. He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April.
Ooh.
In other words, this
That is
year,
final
springtime
game
is
model?
the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo
can't take
figures
this.
are on the way too.
Sport.
There's even more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the maze-like miniature worlds of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the Nintendo Switch version. After a new update, all courses will support 2-player co-op. Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available later today. And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses.
I feel like that's probably decent. How many were in the main game?
Captain Toad and Toadette must obtain the shiny crowd in each course, all of which can be played alone or with a second player. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving you early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available. Steel yourself for old school action in an all-new Gothic castle. The side-scrolling action of yore shall rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Oh wait,
And
isn't this free
the
on
young
the
lady
Xbox?
Miriam, host of the
As
Alchemist's Curse, must
I don't know
use
if
her
it's-
unwanted
it is
gifts
anymore
to slay
on
the
the
demons wrought by the
gold
curse's
play,
original
gold
host,
line.
Jeeble. With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend
I'm
gravity
actually
to
glad
her
a
will,
lot of our games are being added to this
and
Switch.
dart about Jeeble's castle at lightning speed. Here, the laws of reality and 2D side-scrollers don't apply. Throughout the castle,
Wait,
a
this game
treasure
actually
trove of
looks
side
fun.
quests, deadly tasks,
Dude,
and
imagine this
small
on the
touches
Switch, you just,
flesh out the
like,
campaign.
on a
Your
plane, on a-
body is
on a
covered
long
with
car ride.
weird decorations.
Beyond the main story, you can dig deep into character customization, subquests, and more. Stop the fall of man at the hands of demons, and don't be afraid to show them your dark side. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night emerges from the shadows this summer.
You might be thinking of a different game.
The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon. On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malroth and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online. You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine. Now you can dash, glide, play in first person,
In
explore
Minecraft
underwater,
rules.
and warp all over the new retro-inspired map. If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft a legendary builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne. When Dragon
Dragon
Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th.
I've heard of Dragon Quest. I
There are
think
more
maybe.
Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Well, how's it looking? Next, we have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
Classic RPG.
There are RPGs,
Wait a
and then
minute.
there's Dragon Quest, the series that defined the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force, pairing the series' beloved style and perfectly balanced battles with the most impressive scope and elaborate story in series history. Where there is light, darkness follows. For no one does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that prophecy says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the luminary. When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag band of adventurers who will join him on his quest to set things right. Together they'll explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea. Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles. You must know when to attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities. You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories.
Oh, forgery system.
Looking for an item, then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse racing. Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old. This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
Like that's a standard thing, but it's still nice to see it. You know, can't always take it. And that action. I agree.
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden truths. This hero's adventure has truly leveled up. Dragon Quest XI-S, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition. Launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share in the future. Please look forward to learning more. For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before. These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players. You can play online as well with players from around the world. And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsum without talking puzzles. Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches. Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019.
I'm not the target audience, so I want it.
You're picking up a distress call in the Atlas star system. But this time, it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikonen, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals they are, in a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of seek and destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April. A heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up once again.
I feel like crops in intro.
Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Good morning. It is about to be fall.
Interact with townsfolk
Ooh, you hear that
daily.
music?
Grow vegetables and fruits at the farm. Cook some fish. Cook up a storm. Or even raise monsters. This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch. Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
Whoa!
What?
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game. Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year.
Later this, I'm gonna assume summer, probably
And
April, if not April to June.
we can finally confirm that Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future.
Alright. If they can,
Soon, a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls. Before those souls become monsters. In this
Didn't give me
action
enough time to read
RPG
about
from the
that.
developers of I
That'd be
Am
great.
Setsuna and Lost Sphere,
pickup game.
step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue lost souls from a terrible fate,
Hey, are you
becoming
like-
monsters.
Sure.
When battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers.
Okay.
Each soul's
I
powers
instantly
are
already
different,
like this game.
so you must choose the right soul for the
I really like
situation at
single
hand.
games like
In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost,
I just-
and the lost don't
I
reincarnate.
kinda don't like these
The
like
very foundations
I
of
wanna
reincarnation
see
will begin to
TV
crumble
shows.
when Oninaki launches in summer 2019.
if it's a good game and has good mechanics, I can get over it easily.
Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a world of craft. You know what that means?
Oh, looks like
Yoshi's
they-
Crafted World is
the
almost
Switch.
here. This time, we'd like to put the many facets of these crafty courses on display. As Yoshi, you'll go rafting, race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot,
There's a lot
Yoshi!
of good games.
Hey,
I
that
think
robot's
good
pretty
games
huge for a
coming out.
miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging bosses to wrangle. Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies.
So they're like armor.
There are more than 180 of these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on. Later today, we'll release a demo, which lets you play through the first
Ooh, demo.
course.
Oh, I can't record it because I don't have the capture card.
The Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally hatch on March 29th.
March? That's so close.
We have more
That's
Nintendo
next
Switch
month.
headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
How's it going so far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Oh, is
Please,
this the
have a
Fire Emblem
look.
game that I've been thinking about? That was showed in E3.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Everything's relative, my dear.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
Got you from now on, right?
I feel like I heard that voice actor before.
Garrick Mach Monastery lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train
These are
there will
actual
go on
cutscenes
to
in the
shoulder
game.
the future of Fodlan.
Instant buy.
The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses. The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader and future emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance.
I like the design of the characters.
As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose?
Probably the Eagles. Damn.
Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seiros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory.
The in-game visuals looks better than
At
they
the
showed it.
Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons,
And I'm happy. If not, then well, I'm
master the study of magic,
I appreciate your coaching.
and acquire special skills such as horsemanship.
Wait a minute. So you? Wait.
You
that's-
have been
that's
entrusted
interesting.
with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of them
I
and
like
help them
this.
hone their abilities.
This
Through
system.
combat experience and study, you can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can
This is
also
such a
interact
decent
with each other at
concept.
the academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen, and they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
I want this game now.
Hey, over here!
Forward, now!
3 territories, 3 houses. Your very own journey.
I want this game now, dude. Tell me it comes out in March.
Fire Emblem Three Houses will release on July 26th.
6 days after my birthday.
So, how does it look?
Yeah, let's go back there.
Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem.
Season of Warfare Edition.
So,
Fuck, I might
how does
want
it look?
that, but it's gonna cost so much more.
Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem Three Houses would release this spring, but more development time will be necessary, and so the new release date is July 26th. That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer, but we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem
Dude, I'm
all
so
the
hyped
same.
for it. Like, the only Fire Emblem
Time
games
for
that
some
I've
more
watched
Nintendo
slash
Switch
played
headlines.
was Fates.
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player
So,
standing
I
wins.
read this.
99 players. But only one reigns supreme.
Wiener. I am
This
the
is Tetris 99.
So it's real? Oh no, it's real.
The
I heard
iconic puzzle
memes
game
about
arrives
this.
with an online experience like no other. Nintendo Switch Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game.
Ooh.
If you're attacked with garbage,
So you're saying like
attack back to defeat the other 98
Wait.
players and become the sole survivor.
this is so fun.
Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight.
Wait, is
Tetris
this out now?
99 will be available for
It's out
download
today
later
'cause
today.
This is the day after.
Look forward to battling it
Nintendo
out
Direct.
in upcoming online events.
I'm actually
Prepare to kill, survive, or
more
die
games
in
added to
Dead by
Nintendo
Daylight.
Switch.
Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear,
Alright,
struggling to
maybe-
survive. And then
It looks
you meet
really
another
good.
survivor. But it's too late. The
Is it
killer
in the
is
tablet?
upon you.
Please someone
Now
else like how
run,
it looks in tablet.
hide, scavenge for items, open the gates, and escape with your life. Or
That
take on
looks-
the
if it
role of
looks
the
like
killer
that on-
to make the so-called
on the
survivors your
dock,
next victims.
then
Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying?
it would actually
Just
hurt.
you wait. With loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics to earn, you'll experience a deep progression system while you're on the hunt or being hunted. Discover the true meaning of horror when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this fall. This dog will ruin your day.
RuneScape is being added to the Switch. Yeah. That's funny. For free? All poggers. I mean, I know the first chapter is free,
Now
but
for
still,
a
I'm
message
glad
from the
that Nintendo
producer
is
of the
making it free.
futuristic mech action game, Daemon X Machina.
皆さんこんにちは
Hello everyone,
デモン X
I'm
マキナ
Kenichiro Tsukuda, producer of Daemon X Machina, and I have some news for
お
you.
知らせがあります
Is
Later
this the,
today,
yeah,
we'll
that's
be
that
releasing
game.
a demo called Daemon X Machina Prototype Mission on Nintendo eShop for a limited time. The game is still in
How much
development,
right now?
but in the demo you can battle through 4 different missions while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal. You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out. After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be. We have more to say about Daemon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account so you can stay up to date on the latest information. Daemon X Machina should be launching this summer.
Summer? Ooh, that's pretty soon.
With
I'm
that
gonna
in mind,
assume
the development
August.
team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Even though I view August as a fall season now.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable
Not for me.
handling, and a difficulty level that scales to your skills. You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races. From the prestigious circuit of Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona, all DLC is included with 100
Some high
cars,
music, though.
100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls.
Motion controls. Oh, boy.
Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system. From street racing to demolition derby, when Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again, or for the very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance, audio and artistic achievement, British Game, and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why when Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring. The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger.
That's
Mortal
facts.
Kombat 11 proves the saga 25 years in the telling is far from over. With all new custom character variations, plus new characters and returning veterans taking up the fight. In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players take control of two adorable Yarnies. Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the first time on Nintendo Switch, experience Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered with revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras in history as you fight for freedom and independence and usher in the rise of a nation. All the original downloadable content, plus the entire standalone game, Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered, will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy fans, better open your calendars. We're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch March 26th. We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today. Once a classic, always a classic. That's all for today's Nintendo Switch headlines.
How's everything looking? Well,
Actually,
we
I
have
wanna
a
see
bit
some
more to
interesting
share in this
3DS games
Nintendo
'cause
Direct.
I got a 2DS.
Please stay with us until the end.
To try it.
Let's take a look,
Because
shall
whenever
we?
the new Pokemon games would come out or any interesting 3DS games come out. Huh? This is already looking nice. Wait a minute. Alright, that looks fun. Dude, this Nintendo Direct has been on fire. I'm usually just like, kinda like, not that interested in this. But this Direct and these games they've been showing, it's been so good.
How foolish. You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
You don't understand. My heart goes out to you two. All because of how you were born.
Oh,
Doomed to be used.
Seems like
by
it would be an
these
interesting
idiots
plotline
until you
too,
die.
not just amazing. Or,
Chained to
I'm not
your
gonna say
fate.
amazing, because I don't know how this is good. But
Today
decent
has
looking
been
gameplay.
most revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
I really hoped you two wouldn't get caught up in all this. Now don't go dying on me.
This is gonna be on the Switch? Wait, the 8th? So, August 30th? Pog. I want it. Give it to me
What you
now.
just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games.
Platinum Games.
It looked like
They
two
made
characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it?
Some decent games, right? Am I wrong?
I hope you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
These have actually been all Switch games. I'm actually happy. for the Switch that's getting some loves on like the Wii U. Wait a minute. Is that Zelda, the main protagonist of Zelda? Definitely some Zelda music. I mean, I know it's Zelda. I know that's Link, but... Wait, change shot. What? I like how they went for the cute style. So there's really change shots in this game?
So, what did you think? At long last, 1993's Game Boy classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch. After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
I guess I'll just pause it so it doesn't show recommended videos. That was an amazing direct, dude, honestly. So many new games that just for the Switch, and I'm so grateful. And that I have one too recently for the Smash Ultimate, which I play it pretty regularly still. Sadly, I can't stream nor play it or record it, but you know, eventually. But I've really been enjoying it, and so the Fire Emblems, I was hyped for about it when I first heard about it. Them making a Fire Emblem on the Switch, and then it looks amazing, and then I like the idea. Like, the plot, I could care less. The plot could be literally anything, and I'll still take it. But like the way like you're the teacher, and then like they're your students, and then they theoretically they get experience by, I mean, well, actually fighting, but also by being taught by you, and then I'm guessing you could be on the field as well, because it looks like so, but it seems like technically speaking you're not there in the fight, I'm gonna be assuming, because they didn't show too much of your character, the teacher, on the battlefield, which in my opinion is actually sounds nice. Like it sounds like it's new, and I enjoy it because like shit, dude, how am I gonna say this formically where I don't sound like just like, oh, like I like it because, well, I like it. I mean, bottom line, that is the thing, but like I think it's interesting, but why is it interesting? I don't know, you just don't see that too much in these kinds of games now. Like, it's just like fight, level up, fight, like fight, level up, blah blah blah. They learn new things. They randomly learn new things, but like it makes sense. In this case, they're students and they're learning new things from a teacher, like when they're going with that aspect. So it's kind of cool. Everything else is not too very revolutionary, but I don't know, I just like that kind of setting. Instead of like, you're the grand hero, which I think you might be still, but like, there's not early enough too much emphasis on you, I think. But that's nice, and then the other games that we saw. Like the Dragon Quest looked nice. Ruin Factory. And then there being a fifth one coming out. Yoshi's looks even more fun than I thought it would be. Tetris Online is a nice little gimmick thing that they chose to do. Ultimate Alliance looks like a nice thing to watch. Like, I won't play it, but I'd watch it. This game looks fun and cute. Box Boy plus Box Girl.
This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content, including brand new puzzles and new features. Scrolling action
no matter, even if I don't get it on the Switch or not, looks like an amazing game. And let's say your main console is the Switch, or like, then that's also nice. So like, it's a nice game they're adding. We got that very brand new game, Astral Chain, which is, I like the moment you show like dual mechanics, like teamwork like that, kind of like, what kind of game did that? Oh shit, I can't think on the top of my head. Dual. I mean, this is kind of like a stretch, but like, no, dual. Yeah, there's not like, that's such a nice concept, like tethered, like it's not. Would you call it tethered? Like, but like one, like you're controlling two people with one thing, while doing one thing, and it's not like an XCOM or like Fire Emblem's game where like, or is that just art? Here, this is for me. RTS meaning. No, the fuck am I thinking of then? Well, I mean, that's just no. I'm thinking of turn-based. Yeah, I'm thinking of turn-based. I'm thinking of turn-based games, right? Yeah, I'm thinking of turn-based games. So like, it's not like a turn-based game where like you can control multiple people, but like they're within a turn. It's like, yeah, I love games like that you can like do like neat combos and tricks with like multiple characters. In this case too, which is fine, but like that's, I'm so glad to see a game like that and on the Switch, because I really want Nintendo to do well. Like, I guess you can call me a Nintendo fanboy, because mainly like GameCube, Game Boy was my first two things that I really had. But like, I just want all the consoles to do well. Like, if Sony does well, Xbox does well. Like, I'm an Xbox boy myself, but I'm also like a PC person, because like I have one now, like a decent one now, and then like I enjoy League, and like League is the main reason why I still, League is like one of the main reason why I'd say like, yeah, I like PC, and that's why I would stay in PC. I'm like, yeah, there's other games on PC that you can get, and that's also a viable thing too. But yeah, so like I want the Switch to do well, and this was an amazing Nintendo Direct.